Now you have time to prepare for that next wave. And if you wait too long, then you're going to be reactive and have to start all over again. I'd rather be now, again, if you got 3 goals a day in regards to production, and that production could be a new contact, a new application, a new appointment, whatever the case may be, it's only 3 goals a day. Get them done.
And so that's great. And in your business, Mike, I mean, you're managing several branches or region, I should say, for a fairly large company. What are your loan officers saying? Like, how do you help them stay motivated through the next, period of time?
I just had a conversation this morning with one of my loan officers, encouraged him that, he's getting discouraged. I said, listen, you just got to find 3 opportunities a day. Your job is to find 3 opportunities a day. It's not 8 hours a day in the grind. You've got to be able to have a plan for tomorrow. And once you finish those 3 opportunities, 3 positives, leave on a positive. Never leave on a negative. You're going to have to grind, whether that grind is to, you got your 3 positives at 3 o'clock after the afternoon, then leave. If it takes you till 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, then do what it takes to get to that grind, because the fruit is going to come out at the end, at the other end. When you get to this point that you have the relationships, now you need to nurture and keep them. If you turn the light switch off and you tap out, guess what? You're going to try to come back in when the market's great again. Now you've got to rekindle all those relationships. Stay engaged. It's worth the effort. Build your brand, which is you. People are going to buy you first, product second, company third, 100% of the time. Build your brand, expose your brand, and nurture it just like a farmer would planting a seed.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It is really, when you chunk it down like that, 3 opportunities a day, and that's it. And give yourself permission to leave once you've achieved that. That's awesome, because otherwise you're going to get completely burned out, because if you don't know, like you said, the fruit's on the other side, you don't know when that fruit's going to actually come.
Right.
And so if you're just 100%, 24/7, that's burnout,
That's crisis mode. That's reaction. We did that over the last 2 years, 3 years, when fortunately the mortgage space was doing very well when other people were staying home in place. We grind, we're 10-hour, 12-hour days for the last 2 years. Now you have time to build yourself. Now you have time to balance yourself. Now you have time to prepare for that next wave. And if you wait too long, then you're going to be reactive and have to start all over again. I'd rather be now, again, if you got 3 goals a day in regards to production, and that production could be a new contact, a new application, a new appointment, whatever the case may be, it's only 3 goals a day. Get them done.
Yeah. One of those things is really valuable today is, I think, like you said, building your brand. And a part of that's content, writing is great. Doing videos like this are great. It's a relatively slow time for me and my business. And so what we're trying to do is trying to just help our loan officers understand that there is light at the end of the tunnel and that they have to stay focused on it by talking to people like you. And you're staying busy. There's not a lot of, business out there, so to speak, but you're following these same, methods, and you're nurturing your relationships. And actually, one thing I never considered, which you just said, 10 minutes ago, was think outside the realtor. That is so huge, because you're right. Most of the time when people are scared of the real estate market, they're not going to their real estate agents. They're going to their financial advisors, right? Their CPAs, their insurance people. And they are the ones who are going to end up referring loan officers to help them structure something to move them forward financially. And I never even considered that. That's awesome.
Well, you go to your employers, go to the HR departments. People are going to go through tough times over that. We know tough times are coming in regards to economics. So how is that going to impact the average employee? Well, the HR, departments are trying to prepare for that as well. What better way than to go out and have a resource in regards to financial literacy or education in regards to in the workplace pertaining to mortgage services?
And so those conversations will lead our, loan officers to ideas on what sort of marketing content they should be creating, how to distribute it, how to make it accessible to the end user, the consumer, or the other end who needs your help. And if you approach it that way, right, I want to help these families find the right solutions for them, the more people you can give that content to, the more value you're going to provide and the more business you're going to get as a result of that.
And having that content is absolutely important, but having the reach and the accessibility for them to find you when they need you. Being able to utilize the mobilization, that the tools that are out there to build that ability to where 24/7 they have you on their phone, or they have the ability to share you with a friend, family, or colleague. If somebody needs a service and top of mind, now's the time to brand yourself and build yourself and mobilize yourself to where you have a delivery system, and that delivery system brings everything back to you.
That's awesome.